What's up, guys? It's Manny here, back with another video. This is the Manny Watkins Basketball Channel, where you can take your game to the next level. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get college looks as a point guard. Check it out. So the first tip, which is probably one of the most important tips, is be a leader. Being a leader in every aspect of what you do on the basketball court is going to be vital to get coaches to look at you and then ultimately want to give you a scholarship or add you to their team if it's you're going to high school, or if even you're going to the NBA. You've got to be a leader. You've got to know how to right the ship when things are going bad, and that's a point guard's job. A point guard is the head of the snake. It is the head of the team. It's an extension of the coach, and you have to be able to have that good leadership skill, whether it be a vocal leader or you lead by example. If you're not as vocal, you're more of an introvert. It's okay, but being a leader is going to be a very big quality that coaches are looking for. The next thing, be a team player. This kind of works for every single position, but especially as a point guard, if you aren't a team player, the rest of the team is going to feed off of that energy, and you're going to have a selfish basketball team. So if you want everyone to be a team player, but if there was one player that has to be a team player, it's the point guard. So make sure when you're in these tournaments, AAU tournaments, and you got scouts watching, slapping hands, helping guys up, cheering on guys if you're on the bench. Be a team player. Focus on team success over individual success. And scouts, college coaches will recognize you as a team player, and they'll write you down on their list. Third thing, ball handling. So obviously point guards, they're the head of the team. Like I've said, you're going to have the ball in your hands a lot more than the other positions. Point guards don't always have to be the best player on the team, but most of the time they're one of the best ball handlers. You've got to get the offense in line. You've got to get everyone in their positions, and you can't do that if you're getting the ball taken from you and the other team's going down and scoring every single time. So you've got to get your ball handling down to a science. You've got to master it. I'm going to be coming out with some ball handling videos where I go into some drills that will help you get the ball on a string. And when I say ball on a string, is like the ball is an extension of your body, just because you can handle it so well. So making sure that ball handling is second nature, so you can focus on the other things that a point guard is supposed to focus on, is going to be very key. The fourth thing is you've got to be a game manager. And when I say a game manager, I don't mean like you're watching the clock and you're focusing on things that are external to the game. I'm not saying that. You do need to focus on the clock, but you've got to understand what the game calls for. As a point guard, are we not getting a lot of shots up? Do we need to get quicker shots? Do I need to score? Do I have the mismatch? Who's got the mismatch? Who can we get the ball to? What gives us the best possible chance to score the basketball? And that's what you need to do. Point guards, a lot of people think, okay, point guards are pass first. Obviously with the new day and age of the NBA, a lot of people think, point guards are scoring, shooting first. But great point guards understand what the team needs, what the game needs for them to win. Steph Curry, perfect example. He's a deadly shooter, best shooter to ever walk the face of the earth. He understands when, I got to get Clay involved, I got to get Draymond involved, or when it's showtime, when it's Steph Curry time, and I got to go shoot this 40-footer and hit nothing but net. He understands, and the great point guards understand that. So when you're in a game, read the game, understand what's going on, and make the decision. Okay, hey, I got a mismatch. The team needs some buckets. I'm going to go score. Or, hey, our big guy hasn't touched the ball in a while. Let me get it down to him. Let him go score. So there's always a bunch of ways you can affect the game, but as a point guard, you have to be a game manager. You have to understand what your team needs at the exact moment that it needs it. After that, be a student of the game. I've talked about this in some of my other videos. It's a very important tip. Being a student of the game is so key, and not only will it make coaches look at you and want to recruit you, but it's also going to excel your game. Being a student of the game, wanting to learn, wanting to gain knowledge, basketball is like any other thing in the world, any other creation. If you study it and you study it with purpose, you will get better at it. You will find things that you didn't know that will help you excel at whatever that is that you're studying. In this case, basketball is no difference. A lot of people think just because it's a sport, there's no study, there's no, type of brain power that goes into this game, but that's just the biggest lie anyone can tell you. The biggest lie anyone can tell you. You've got to be studying your game. I've got notebooks filled with notes from my college days, watching film, watching NBA games, doing stuff that I love, watching like the playoffs, the finals, but taking notes on what these elite players are doing. If you watch an NBA game in detail, you see so many things that these guys make look so easy, but it's not. It's not easy. You just have to continue to keep studying the game, and if you continue to study, coaches will take notice of that, and you'll get abundantly more college looks by being a student of the game. The last thing that's so important, one of the most underrated things, and I've talked about this as well, stay even keel. As a point guard, you are the leader of the team. A lot of times you're going to be the captain of the team. A lot of times your teammates are looking for you and looking at you to provide a sense of calmness in the game. If you're a point guard that is, when things are going great, you're up high, everything is, you're yelling and screaming, but then when things are going bad, you're on the bench, you got your head down, you're freaking out. You've got to stay even keel over the course of the game. Stay in neutral. I like that term. Staying in neutral over the course of the entire game, over the course of the entire season. And it's not only going to help you, manage your emotions and understand that, there's bigger tasks to be handled, but it's going to help your teammates. And as a point guard, I guess the overarching topic of this video is point guards are supposed to help their team, and by helping their team, by helping their teammates, they help themselves, because then they're looked at as elite point guards. But being even keel isn't just for you, it is for your shooting guard, your small forward, your power forward, your coach, your center, the 10th guy on the bench. It is vital that you stay even keel. Don't get too high, don't get too low. If coaches see you doing that from a young age, like in an AAU setting or a high school ball setting, they're going to be salivating. Like they're going to love you if they can see that you've got the skills, but then you also can stay focused with a sharp mind over the course of a full game. You're going to get college looks. You are going to get calls. You're going to get your college paid for. You're going to save your parents $60,000. College is not expensive, but if we can get the tactics down, the science of basketball that I provide, we can get school paid for. And then who knows, once we land our college, then we're going to the pros, then we're going overseas, going to the NBA, wherever that takes us. And if say basketball, hey, I'm just trying to get my college paid for, we got an education paid for, and then we're going off to get that high paying job. This stuff matters. It matters right now. It doesn't matter if you're in high school. It doesn't matter if you're already in college and you're trying to figure some things out. It doesn't matter if you're a pro and you just need to, shift your mindset a little bit. That's what I'm here for. That's why I'm here to help. So, staying focused is going to be a masterful key that you can use not only in basketball, but for your entire life, and moving forward with anything you do. But staying focused and staying even keel is probably one of my biggest keys that I'm going to preach on this show, on this channel for years to come. Anyway, guys, that's it for the video. I hope these tips helped you out. If you implement these into your game right now, literally today, if you start thinking about them, you're going to see improvements. And then over the course of time, as you continue to watch my videos and like and subscribe, don't forget to do that, and use my tips, you'll see your game improve. And that's what we're here to do at the Manny Watkins Basketball Channel. We're here to help you guys improve your game and take it to that next level. I'm always talking about that next level. How can we get to the next level? If you're up here, how do you get here? If you're up here, how do you get out of the frame? How do you get out of the frame? Like, that is what we're trying to do. And if you stick with me, we'll get there. Thank you guys for watching the video. It's been awesome. I love making these videos for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps the channel out. I'm going to be doing some collaborations with other YouTubers. I'm going to be continuing to work on my craft and getting better at this for you guys. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to know, what you guys want to hear. There's a lot of things going on with Milwaukee Basketball Channel. I can't wait to bring them to you guys. Thank you guys so much. See you in the next video.